Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, here we go with round one. A special feeling in the air as Valentina Shevchenko gets back on the proving ground here tonight. She has said, and I quote, "This opponent gives me the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece." What does that mean exactly? I kind of feel like Valentina Shevchenko might be highlight chasing here tonight. We'll see how she approaches the early portions of this one.
All right, so we'll see how soon she goes to the single leg takedown, goes for it right there and gets it.
I mean, when we spoke to her earlier in the week, she told us what she was going to do.
Right.
It's insane to watch her implement it so beautiful. Oh, nice body kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are trading strikes, and both are landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat action. We expected it to be good. These women are delivering. Oh! Nice leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Switch kick to the body by Silva. Ah, not a good visual there. You can see she can put some pressure on that lead leg, but
she's starting to limp. She's been beat up. Her opponent had a game plan, an idea that that would be something that would be available to her. She was able to get to it early, and now she's continuing to do it, and now it's showing in the work that she's done.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Another big takedown.
Nice job by her there to land yet another takedown. I got to think at Gilroy High School wrestling practice next week, they're going to be watching this film.
I mean, we will show it. I will pull out the projector, put it up on the wall, and say, this is how you secure takedowns in a big environment. The state tournament has nothing on what this young lady's going through.
Silva going for it. Picks a perfect body shot by her there. She's got her opponent on the ropes.
She's got her hurt very badly. A shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fight. That landed
clean. 45 seconds remain in the round. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
A big leg kick. She really threw her hips in there.
Now they're both throwing with power. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Heavy kick downstairs.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
You lose and stand about it, all right? Her hands are just too fast for you, too risky, okay? From this point on, it's all about getting this fight to the ground. You gotta drive.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Round two underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous fight.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close. Man, she can hardly stand now, and if she was a step behind before when she was fresh, how do you think she feels now that she's barely able to step on that leg?
Takedown defense is there. Shevchenko's knee attempt here looked like a good one, but it gets blocked. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, kick.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her. But now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now. And we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm in range.
Oh!
Shevchenko going for the takedown. Nothing doing there.
That was a big check.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction. All right, so she goes for the double leg takedown here, DC, and she is able to secure it. Beautifully done there.
Beautifully done. Great timing, great angle on the finish. Great job getting to her best position.
Silva's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Oh! Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Oh, reverses the position now. Beautiful work by her on the ground there. Nice job by Silva. 15 seconds to go. Silva's in half guard now, and the horn sounds on round 2.
Relax and breathe. Nice work, but we can do better. You're forcing your leg kicks. And when you do that, there's no power, there's no accuracy.
All right, let us get you some highlights from that previous round. Body kick, certainly a big story for her, and almost like a 2x4 hitting your rib cage. No fun.
Yeah, it's like a 2x4. It's like someone taking a bat and just driving it into your ribs. She took those shots over and over in that round, and if she continues, her night's going to end very soon.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so two pretty good. Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Right left combo by Valentina Shevchenko.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Just misses there with the left. Single leg takedown.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Get off first.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Nice crack there. Man, how good is her jab? And there it is again. So that jab has been in her opponent's face from the opening bell.
It is crazy to watch this, John. It's amazing for us to sit here and watch someone with an understanding of the striking and an understanding of the jab being first, as she is showing us tonight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's going for the rear naked choke here. Oh, she's got a rear naked choke, and it's tight.
That rear naked choke is tight, but it's all about the hand fight now. She's got to hide her grip if she doesn't want to lose the submission.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Well, she went for it there, but she missed. And sometimes when you miss that badly, it can really tax your gas tank. She's really going to have to figure out a way to conserve some stamina if she's going to have any success as this fight moves forward. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, huge connection.
try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Oh, big head kick there.
Oh.
Holy smokes. Stop. Heading back to the corner after that round. Shevchenko's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only 2 men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these 2 young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both fighters.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one to finish the fight.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her.
Huge shot going on right here.
This is crazy round of fight.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, her body language is all right at this stage of the fight, but man, the bruising on that thigh is a sight to behold. She hasn't made the requisite adjustment, obviously.
She hasn't made the changes necessary. She should have pushed her stance earlier. She should have check kicked earlier. She's hurt bad, John.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Going for an arm bar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
She gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. Oh, right into mount.
We'll see if she can set up the arm bar now. Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, what a transition to the belly down arm bar. Oh, she got out.
What beautiful submission. Staying calm and patient in the fire is what allowed her to defend that submission attempt.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Silva's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as its fight continues. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body.
It got checked.
Shevchenko's limping pretty seriously right now. It was that last kick to the right leg that appeared to cause her the problems. We'll keep an eye on that storyline as the fight continues. And that one certainly found the target. Well, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, great reversal. Top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Silva.
And now she's in mount.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Valentina Shevchenko.
She's fatigued.
Well, that thigh is a mess of bruises at this stage of the fight. We might get a doctor stoppage here if she doesn't address that.
The doctor might need to come in and take a look, see if she's still capable of continuing this fight. She's been battered, she's been bruised, and I don't think many would have an issue if this fight is stopped.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight. Great commitment to the kicking game. Holy smokes!
What a fight! So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Natalia Silva!
So how about this, champ? We got a new UFC women's flyweight champion. Can DC get an invitation to the after party?
I mean, I'm just trying to show up, baby. I've already started to push my chair back away from the table. I want to celebrate with the champ. She had a party in the octagon tonight, and it will continue at the after party. Good job, champion. Great job. Congratulations.
Candy painted, old school Chevy. God rain down blessings, that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevail, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on beats, and now he be eating with kings in every city. I just can't get enough. Do it to the shit, look, hit it up, get it up. Show up at the club, we'll hit it up. Leaving this love in the mini bus. You ain't got a front when you really up. Live and pray that I will see the days look just like right now. Just can't cut that. This is life. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. The rest of Polly. I'm winning. I'm winning. Stand on holy ground. Ever Ollie. Ain't nothing can hold me down. Winning my race. I'm winning. I'm winning. City champion, no soy el modelo. Mi viejo despacho, studio in the ghetto. Nuevo apodo es Nacho, me cubren con el queso. Strong to the west up, pull up on the west coast. Stuart on Metro, now I'm looking for a car with electro. Hydraulics, baby like ballet. Pray for winning night daddy. Stay true and nigga iconic. Pack the punch at Mike Donna, pack the lunch and I rap on the road, there's less chose. Battle the boys, collect foes, stay the road. Everybody knows what we say to those. They can't hold me down, get in my way. They gon' know me now, the rest of Barley. I'm winning. I'm winning. Stand on holy ground, ever alley. And if they can hold me down, winning my race. I'm winning. I'm winning. Bitch, my name is Super. Rhymes with Martin Luther. Wrote down all my dreams and gave the world my Kama Sutra. Feel the same as God. Please don't get me started. Got an international crib and a local army. Bitch, I'm built like Malcolm. Work produced the outcome. Militant, the benefits and diligence is awesome. Bitch, I made like Caesar. Trips out to Ibiza. Eating steak and lobster when we came from EBT. Niggas be putting on my little fast. We on the entrepreneur path. You can be sure that if it come too easy, it won't last. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. The rest of Barley. I'm winning. I'm winning. Stand on holy ground, ever alley. And if they can hold me down, winning my race. I'm winning. I'm winning.
The man will swear I care about the coat, but I get under your affairs is what I care about the most. The man world when it's going off, that be dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write a practice, so we are the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I needed them for sustenance. I'm out here getting big like they've been feeding me some supplements. Never follow them, but they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Hear them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm stood in. They claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. I've had them up, it's nothing on that out. And yeah, the jobs are good and swimming in the deep. We got them drowned in the public river.
Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She's told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ. Get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. That is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5, so she can dethrone the Lioness Amanda Nunes steps into the octagon, and this time she wants to leave with the belt. Well, when you're the champion, you cannot rest on your laurels, and she certainly has not done that. She has gotten better with every passing defense of this UFC Bantamweight Championship, and she's got another significant challenger in her wake tonight.
She gets better every time she steps into the octagon. She understands the importance of defending this belt and defending it the right way. That's why she is such a long-reigning champion. She isn't a flash in the pan. She does not want to be here for the right now. She wants to be remembered. And in a division that had so many great champions in the past, she has to build a resume that can't be matched if she wants it to happen.
She's done a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, strategization, and she believes without a shadow of a doubt that she will lead once again as the champion tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Kayla Harrison.
Herb Dean, third party in the round tonight. All right, so here we are, Madison Square Garden, this arena, not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championship for the Knicks. The only fight here, somebody gets to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena. Nice kick, yep.
All right, the Lioness of the right over the top.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Oh, big head kick there.
Gotta get out of there.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nunes. Oh, big shots raining down. All right, so Nunes is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Oh, she got out.
She did a good job of rotating, bridging back into her opponent, creating momentum, getting her chest flat to the mat, and defending that arm triangle. Oh, high elbow guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
Nice transition.
Nunes is in half guard. Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the field.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. That was a hard body kick.
Under a minute to go.
Another big body kick land.
She's got a cut above the eye. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back and loaded up again.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, she's got her back. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over. The cut man now will earn his money. She got cut above her eye in that round. Not the biggest cut you've ever seen, but certainly want to make sure the blood doesn't trickle down into that eye. We'll see if the cut man can get in there and get it done. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of it.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out there and still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out and find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Big uppercut. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the finish. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot.
She gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Kayla Harrison.
All right, so we congratulate the still UFC bantamweight champion, and it was the way she got it done tonight, DC, by knockout that's really going to resonate with fight fans around the world.
I mean, she's just the best. She is just the best. That's the only word to describe this fighter. She is just so good at everything in terms of mixed martial arts. She's a long-reigning champion. All hail the queen.
Like stars in the sky, we be shooting for success. Stay on our grind, and now we be on next. From the beginning, always knew that we be winning. 795, we are that fucking vibe. Hey, we take you mile over mile, from Montrose to Nassau, up from Queensbridge to the Beverly Circle. So if you chasing the fame or chasing paper, then BDFQ, you get your way up.
Let's go. Fight them all. Swear I tried to stop the streets, they been too high. Dirty hot, hella unfamiliar faces on the block. On the spot, never know who's greedy. Eyes on what you got. Bring the sky. Trying to take from us, you better come with God. Yes, sir. If I say it, that's word. That's word. Say the truth, man, I'll let shoot that for the birds. I hate opinions, I don't care about his or hers. 2 cents a hit has always been a gift and curse.
Little faster, check the speed. We be creeping through the
cheat the cheese. Artist, power, can't nothing stop the team. Can't back down now. Fight back, get loud. Can't back down now. Fight back, get loud.
Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I kill. Know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's probably Chanel. The booty is fake, but she poppin' for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of capping. Get chipped like ice, the prices went up. The checks come down from talking that spice. Talk to me nice, bitch. You know I'm an east side, big TDE, step a whole rep, that. Top dog, since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, bet. Big, put a ribbon on it, get you gift, rare, bet, that. Real, never switch, that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that way. Still broad day, live that way, feel that way. Came a long way, real long way.
She like the way I live my life, babe, I won't show you. I walk among the clouds and all the stars, it's like a movie. I landed on the moon, she let me grab all on that booty. Let's go.
Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all is said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrius Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You got to win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we see what he can do with it. Folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight. Chief among them, the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights you have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances, to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale to tape for this flyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua the Fearless Man.
Fight her. Our referee for this one just about to get underway.
Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the American top team trained flyweight contender Alejandro Pantoja. Injuries limited him to just one appearance in 2020, but now he is back in a more regular competing cycle, and the results really speak for themselves. This man poses danger everywhere. The danger factor particularly high on the ground when it comes to his submission game, but if you sleep on him on the field, he'll put you to sleep. Just ask Matt Schnell.
All right, so the cannibal Alexandre Pantoja using his pressure to get inside, and now he gets the fight to the floor where he usually does his best work.
Yeah, he does a really good job of dominating you on the ground. And we have seen Pantoja overwhelm so many fighters in this area. He's a fantastic grappler. He's an overwhelming pressure fighter, and he is
Just a nasty leg kick.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with even intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
That leg kick hurt.
Excellent power there.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Able to land a looping right. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Nice counter left there. Oh, huge kick to the leg. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
He closes.
Oh, now going to the two. Side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see it. can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round, of which there were a lot, including the strike that we believe was the one that opened up his lip.
He opened up a cut on the lip. It's bleeding pretty good. It's not in a horrible spot, though. It will hurt whenever he gets punched on the lip again, but it's not under the eye, it's not on the brow. He can get through this. He's just got to be a little more careful.
And he told us in the fighter meeting he likes the taste of his own blood, so that helps things a little bit.
He'll get a lot of things. He'll get a lot of it now. Then.
All right, next round is underway. We will continue to monitor that storyline moving forward. Pantoja's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been ahead. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Well, didn't take long. You see the signs of bruising on the outside of that lead leg. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2. Right on the button.
Oh!
Nice judo toss for him there.
Over and over. Same story. Punch after punch to the head. He's got some hands, man. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Doing a really good job of throwing those leg kicks.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Well, I always marvel at the physical toughness of you and our entire roster, but dude, that thigh is in rough shape.
At some point, it doesn't matter how tough you are. When you have taken that many shots, it starts to dead leg you. He'll start to have trouble walking and moving around the octagon, and then you become a stationary target. What a kick that one landed. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now.
Taking a lot of body shots this round.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly. That one was clean. Great punch.
30 seconds to go. Well, he's done a great job with his leg attacks all night, but particularly to that meat on the thigh, we might get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, it feels like it's an eventuality. It feels like this guy is going to get finished by the leg. You can see very early that he should have addressed this. He didn't, and now he's paying for it.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready to fight. Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Man, how many leg kicks can one man take?
I mean, I think this is it. If he takes many more of these kicks, his night is going to be over.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Takedown defense holds up. All right, right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh! Huge kick to the head. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Nice leg kick. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Nice. Nicely done. Watch if the strike lands, but my children hit hard.
Yeah, at this point, early in the fight, you saw his opponent's head snapping back. You can see the effect the punches were taking. Now, he may as well just be smacking him on the arm like, good job, guys. What a fight.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches. Now he's going full mount.
Under a minute now to go. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
That guillotine is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Entertaining scrap so far.
Nice job. The striking looks unreal. I want you to keep that up. Put the pressure on. I love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like you drilled in the gym.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. He's in a lot of trouble.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pantoja. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Pantoja going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Checks the leg kick. Pretty significant welt to the left side. He's having his way with him here. Attempting an armbar here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, come on. That's got to be it. No way. He got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He lets the fight on.
Put on the hips. Push out. Create that space.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
No, you don't want him on your back. He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He takes his opponent to his side to try to get the finish.
Looks like his... Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get it, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending his take these submissions.
Oh, big shots from the top. Back to his feet. Oh, he lands another crushing kick to his opponent's leg. He escaped, committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg, he's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Herb Dean steps in!
Oh, my goodness!
Take a bow, young man. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Come to shove, I'm a bad man. See you, yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up, so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers, meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cost. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a lamb. I made history, then history began. Black excellence is what we consistently demand. Push your lighters up.
Who's got the Batman lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky.
They point the little fingers and they call me the bad man. My brothers and sisters, we roll on the fat road. Took us back the revolution. This bad man likes us. Took us back the change of the nation. This bad man likes us. And it got me feeling insane. And it got me feeling insane, yeah. So me I want high, so I can talk to the most high. And if you know high, you know you talk to the most high.
Who's got the Batman lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the Batman lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky.
In the spirit of Nkrumah Lumumba, Kente Clark and Kunta, the ink of an Inca, Mensa Mansa Musa. From Abidjan to Abuja, I could paint an ambiance over the tuba like Peter Luca. Stroke of genius, anti-neo-colonial, Broninicus, my E5 ceremonial. Selling street weed, made a fortune off the gas like BP, still in Nigerian petroleum. Thought it worked with the Egypt 80. It's like Tucson meeting Dutch Bookman, free in Haiti. Fucking power, let the people pay me. Flyer than the Igbo landing, jamming with an Igbo lady. Chase the devil with the Batman light. Your favorite rebel in the shadow with a black man plight. Me and Sheun go back like Vodun to Ogun, the king of Nicolapo in the afterlife.
Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. So the 135-pound division has been owned by this man. He is showing no signs of slowing down, and not unlike some other champions we have, showing new wrinkles with every passing title.
Every time he gets to the octagon, he looks better. There's something new. There's something improved about our champion. He's just one of those guys that will never take a day off. He will never allow for someone to be working when he isn't. He's so intent on being dominant that he makes sure that he leaves no stone unturned. Tonight he has done that, and he assures us that he's going to keep his championship.
There were a few guys that could have gotten this title fight. He believes the most worthy opposition got this opportunity. Now the champion's job is to turn it back. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Pepper
Herb Dean, third man. In the octagon tonight. All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Serra Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop it.
Beautiful transition. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped.
His misses are entertaining. All right, so Petr Yan at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr Yan. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach tonight.
And he gets the takedown.
Another big takedown.
Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the chute.
He got it done, man. Takedowns were the emphasis in camp, and he got it done. He has to be happy that it worked to perfection.
Ooh, that looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Both fighters get up now. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, gorgeous switch kick by him there. Clearly, he has practiced that move and was able to execute on Fight Night.
He can do that and not really tell you where that kick is going.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 90 seconds to go now. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Use your butterfly hooks. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you can. And now he's attempting to choke.
Ooh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, he lands that teep. Nice job to block the strike there, and then counters with an effective hook. So a nice sequence on the feet there by Piotr Jan.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Immediately gets the underhook. Nice punch from the clinch by Wallace Williams. Defense holds up. Man, I would think when you fight a guy like Piotr Yan, you got to be in the best shape of your life, DC. He never stops.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, there it is again, DC. That Piotr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face. So
when Piotr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Yan's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. There is his hands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Combinations here.
And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times.
He's hurt bad here.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty bad. Starting to pour it on. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. One taste of high punch is taken for a ride. Changing the position. Right now, it looks like he's going to chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next is push the left arm across and try and secure it with his head. Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and get back to his back to defend that rear naked choke.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Seconds winding down in round two. Wallace Willie's in half guard. 2 rounds in the books. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Jan's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue. land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of there.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Wallace Willie's in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, how good is that kick?
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now... Big strikes continue to land. Wallace Willie gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave a mark. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh!
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Fight back! Fight back!
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Piotr Jan.
Goodness, what a fight.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Pepper Namaste.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly.
I mean, they are all killers, but they're throwing rocks at the throne. This guy is a great champion. He understands the effort that he has to fight with every time he steps into the octagon with these great challenges.
You think this outrageous? At this point, if you don't see him one of the greatest, played a long time up in the league with the majors, and every history book they had a couple more. About the way I take him through stages, and different levels, keep the way you read on the gauges. Regardless, I'ma love them, I don't care how they hate. That's just no matter how they try, see they can never replace. I live my life moving courageous in the mind. I live my life moving courageous. I live my life moving courageous, because you know that I'm coming to save us as we go. contagious, because you know that I'm coming to save us as we go.
Okay. No tone. I hear you. Put my voice up. Yeah. Say less.
Tired of the fake shit. Tired of the bullshit. Tired of all these talkers, but they gon' do shit. Tired of all these really squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash your shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I'm like Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up, had to heat the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches trying to blow my face.
Here's the lightweight contender, former University of Northern Colorado wrestler Justin Gaethje. We've spent a lot of time with this young man. We both think he is one of, if not the most exciting fighter in the sport today. But he doesn't lean on those wrestling chops. He's worried about wrestling fatigue, and the results certainly speak to him having the right approach, though.
As you said, John, University of Northern Colorado wrestler, All-American.
Right.
He was an All-American, but to this point, he has not scored one takedown. He doesn't need to. He wants to go in there and he wants to fight. He said he shows up to put on a highlight, with the nickname the highlight, and he has earned that. It is justified every time he steps foot in the octagon. Just a fantastic mixed martial artist with a full toolbox of skill at his disposal.
And when he has faced adversity, he has come back stronger than ever, as his recent victims, James Vick and the aforementioned Edson Barboza. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a skilled trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilya El Matador Topuria.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happened, J.A. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear the
perfect body shot there. He's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt. That's one of his calling cards. It's always been the leg kicks of Justin Gaethje. You can't take many of them.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Yet another huge kick lands. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Nice combination by the champ.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful when he strikes.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, uppercut to the chin. Nice jab by Ilia Topuria. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. It mixes up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Under 2 minutes in the first round.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, John, and you could think that he's setting him up to go up top. Or, honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes sure.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Topuria gets the takedown late in the round. That's useful. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. "20 seconds now remain in the round."
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Topuria's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot,
yeah,
too. Right over the eye, so that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away from the power to allow for himself to have a chance to still win this fight.
Yeah, still plenty of time with which to rally, but we will keep a close eye on that cut above his eye. Pretty good connection there, yeah. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje, just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like they're...
Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, with authority, the body. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
Topuria gets the Single leg takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Knee to the body. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Topuria gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Gaethje has to be one of the best leg kickers MMA has ever
Postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Gaethje. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to right now and firing up the video to look at beauty and act. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down. The cut is not a big deal. You're fine. You're good. Breathe and relax. Keep your...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see...
Lord have mercy.
Lands
another kick to his opponent.
Johnny hurt bad. He's hurting really, really bad now.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, Gaethje's in half guard now. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, he's out.
Nice defense.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. His arm triangle's looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the guard, drop his chest, and get the finish.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Oh, he's trying to butt the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, and he lands another huge leg kick downstairs. Lord have mercy. That is it! Justin Gaethje!
Oh, my goodness.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, Justin Gaethje, your winner by TKO here tonight. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and man, this dude just is non-stop, and the cardio base allows him to realize success with this stop.
Well, it seems like he's going to empty the gas tank, and you always wonder whether or not he can keep up. Well, he sets a high tempo, and he's always able to sustain it. And once again, he just overwhelms his opponent until the referee has to save him. And Gaethje gets another TKO victory. Very impressive.
Yeah, more often than not, judges' scorecards not needed when Gaethje competes. That is once again the case tonight. Congratulations to the former collegiate wrestler Justin Gaethje. So far, pretty damn good for Ian Machado Gary in the big show. He came to the UFC in 2021 as the Cage Warriors champion, and he has done nothing but live up to, if not exceed, the hype. Neil Magny, Daniel Rodriguez, Gabriel Green among the high-level scouts on his resume, but now the challenges get stiffer. And there are a lot of people that still want to knock Ian Machado Gary. They want to tap into his personal life. They want to question the commitment. The man's committed, that I can assure you, and now training out of Brazil under Diego Lima, he is ready to show the world that he is the best at 170 pounds. So we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, got to hold serve as the favorite team.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Tale of the date for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the future, Ian Machado Gary! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Back to the overhand right, not there.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Makhachev goes for the takedown, unable to land. Well, the better takedown artist out there, nothing doing on that attempt. Checks the leg kick.
Oh, back and forth, good. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Nice right hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Hurt it.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Makhachev's kick to the body here, that one appeared to be blocked. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling up there.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Nice.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, this is some high level of... effective ground and pound by Machado Gary. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Gary gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively, but once again,
well, the wrestler's doing a good job of setting up his takedowns. He just can't finish. This guy's really good, man. And we knew this would be an even fight. But
these effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now goes to the uppercut. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle.
Both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lands another strike on the I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, beautiful level change.
Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He is. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Beautiful hip toss. We'll see if he can capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
And now some distance as they pull apart.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special. Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he could see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Overhand block there by Machado Gary. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pop. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Gary going for the leg kick, he misses. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, well-timed overhand there by Islam Makhachev. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
In the half guard.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Oh, he's got it in tight now. Yep.
Yeah, Paige and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. He's got to be careful.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, there's the double leg takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, sit down. Deep breath. You're bleeding a little bit, but the cut is not a problem at all, okay? The reason that happened is you're dropping your hands. I need you to keep your hands up.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to...
DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, my goodness. Oh!
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits the double legs. Leg kick.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to a hero.
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landing every time he's throwing. Attacking armbar. That is tight.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Machado Gary's pass attempt denied. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Arm is very tight. That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Submission attempts in bunches, another one here.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so unfair. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Stop!
This is it, last round. He keeps taking you down. It's over, all right? He's timing those takedowns. As soon as he shoots, you got to put that knee right.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Side control now.
Right to the knee on belly.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. And he is back up to his feet. Makhachev's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Machado Gary's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finisher position. He's going to choke him. There it is.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips to...
Oh, looks like he's countering here.
How in the world did he escape that submission? All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Working out to finish off this heel hook. He's got to keep the knee inside of his hips. Cannot allow for him to beat his hips.
Oh, beautiful job to escape.
Great job clearing the knee, getting his weight all the way across and defending that heel hook.
That was fun to watch.
It's real close. It's a real close fight.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a majority draw.
All right, so his welterweight greatness continues tonight, and still UFC champion. I think on nights like tonight, you're glad you don't fight at 170 pounds. This dude's a problem.
I mean, he is a problem for anybody. Anybody within the weight area. If he decides to go up, he's a problem at 185. He decides to go down, he's a problem at 155. He is just that good a fighter. Congratulations to the champ on retaining his title.
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. Let the wind get hectic. Don't let me slide up on you, no electric. You bring your block and hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way and all you do is texting. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my steppers don't speak. If I tell them to go, then they stepping on 3 like border chain. That's competitors. Me making rain in your hood like I weather the streets. My label we good. I'ma get to the free. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done caught me a Dylan. I got off the block. Cause the hater put that on the watch. Had the ice on my neck cause I'm shorty on hot. There's some rappers that want me to flap. I don't care about no diss cause none of them pop. And I'm shooting my stars off a pop. They be all on my DM like when you gon' drop. Look, it get boring just me at the top. It get boring just me at the top. I be shaking their hearts every time that I drop. Like when I walk in the spot it's a chop. You won't be in this blunt if you don't make it hot like her. New deal, AP I done signed up with Def Jam. Jay-Z got the knock in my left hand. Play me every time that I step them. Hate me like what? Play with the gang and you play with your life. Put a bag in your head, it don't matter the price. Put on their neck so I got me some ice. If I'm dissing you once, I ain't saying it twice. Said I got time today, I done stepped in the field, I got time to play. And my exes are up, they had time to wait. And you're blocking, I said I need time away. Like, what you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. That's the way it get hectic. Don't let me slide up on you, no electric. You bring your block and hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way and all you do is text and listen.
Get a dose of dirty cold to go, been cold since cold flow. Got a wire to enlarge and I'll set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how to go slow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close and the hole's no go. This whole world's a shit mode, filled to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get more low, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies, I don't make the rules, I'm just one guy. All due respect of getting spit on, how respect is now defined. Hungry for truth, but you got screwed and drank the Kool-Aid. There's a line, it ends directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, you're never built for just one group. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest, lowest on the totem, well, golly gee, you have been used. You have to fuel the death machine that down the line will kill you too. Pseudo-Christians, y'all indifferent, kids in prisons, innocent shit. Even one scrap of what Jesus taught connected, you feel different. What a disingenuous way to piss away existence, I don't get it. I say you lost your goddamn minds if y'all possess one to begin with.
Lo que sea pa' meter mi play. Soy como Curry en Golden State. Voy abajo por un par de puntos, pero siempre hago el triple faltando 6. Esa Gucci que tienes son fake. Eso que fuman es Purple Haze. Eso que bebe no es lean. No, eso es jarabe pa' no toser. Esa perra dice que me ama, pero igual mañana puede ser mi infiel. Ese negro dice ser mi amigo, pero solo quiere poner mi pastel. No confío en ningún más nacido que no haya conmigo sobre mi mantel. Fucking mundo cruel, discrimina mi color de piel. Tengo el corazón frío como el Ártico. Ahora dicen que soy antipático. Muchos falsos salieron del ático y decían que eran mis fanáticos. Son de plástico. Cuando arranco ya no hay quien me pare. Valentino Rossi me dicen de dos. Tengo floco con los parezco de conto. A mí no me gana ninguno estos tontos. No.
Deje de caminar en la nieve, el pinche frío sí que se siente. Deje de caminar en la nieve, el pinche frío sí que se siente. Deje de caminar en la nieve, el pinche frío sí que se siente. Deje de caminar en la nieve, el pinche frío sí que se siente. Shout out to OG, run the Euros. Estamos afuera y hace un chingo de frío, goddamn.
The way I see it, you probably 3 years from the ages 1 to 4. Around the age of 5, you shipped away for your body to be stored. They promise education, but really they give you tests and scores. And they predicting prison population by who's scoring the lowest. And usually the lowest scores the poorest, and they look like me. And every day on the evening news, they feed your fear for free. And you so numb, you watch the cops choke out a man like me. Until my voice goes from a shriek to whisper, I can't breathe. And you sit there in house on couch and watch it on TV. The most you give is a Twitter rant and call it a tragedy. But truly the travesty, you've been robbed of your empathy, replaced it with apathy. I wish I could magically fast forward the future so then you can face it and see how fucked up it'll be. I promise I'm honest, they coming for you the day after they coming for me. I'm reading Chomsky, I'm reading Bukowski, I'm laying low for a week. I said something on behalf of my people and I popped up in WikiLeaks. Thank God that I'm covered, the devil can smother, and you know the evil don't sleep. Dick Gregory told me a couple of secrets before he lay down in his grave. All of us servants ain't masters, all of us nothing but slaves. Never forgetting the story of Jesus, the hero was killed by the stage.
Como los black, arremetiendo duro con el rap, levantando la voz por los caídos que murieron a causa de la gancha. Ready to die, voy defendiendo a los míos con música y buenos mensajes, para que respeten este mestizaje, para que se lo viva mi latinaje. Esto es lo que traje, tema central, contra la segregación racial, contra la desigualdad social, también la brutalidad policial. Es nuestro pensar, es nuestro ideal, no quieren callar por manifestar ese descontento por todo el gran sufrimiento que nos han querido causar. But I have a dream, like a Master Luther King, y eso es convivir en santa paz con los demás, es nuestro fin. No hay más nada, sino que poder actuar con más equidad, hasta que haya igualdad y oportunidad para la humanidad que habita en nuestra sociedad.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading.
So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
He made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to do more. He just kept his head down. He kept working whoever they put in front of him. He beat them, and ultimately he finds himself on the verge of a championship. The preparation has been thorough. The preparation has been very intense, and he feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title away tonight. We shall see. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Sean Strickland, and you can argue his win over Israel Adesanya to wrest away the belt at UFC 293 was the most improbable result of 2023, but perhaps it should not have been. Strickland has a very boxing-intensive style that is very difficult to prepare for, and he took it to Izzy right out of the chute. That has given him a lot of confidence coming into this title defense here tonight. He is a 5-round fighter, outstanding cardiovascular base, and all the self-belief in the world that he is going to leave the octagon the way he came in, as the undisputed best in the world. And all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nasruddin Imavov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland! on.
Herb Dean